Hello. Hi, everybody. I am so excited. Just wanted to come here and say hi. You see that? Little fairy just flew by. It's always interesting to me to see these things on the camera when I'm doing a live that actually I don't see here in front of me, which is really interesting to see and catch these little fairies or beings just flying around me. So really cool. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I am very excited. Dream Weaving School is starting this Friday. We are meeting for our first meeting on Friday night. So I'm really excited about that. If you still are thinking about it or have any questions about it, send me a message and I can answer anything that you want. We would love to have you join us. If you're not ready for it, but you're still thinking about it, but it's like not the right time or anything like that, you can always join in later. Dream Weaving School is an open-ended container. So you basically start working, you get each module each week for you to work on, and then you join in on the call, the weekly call. So you can join in later on as well. If that is something that you have in the back of your mind that you're thinking, you can do something like that as well. But anyway, just wanted to mention that off the beginning of my conversation to let you know. But I have great news. I have today, finally, those of you who know what I've been going through, I have actually left my day job. Yes, so I officially gave notice today. I'm very excited. This has been coming a long way in the making. So it's been coming slowly and just like the more aligned I am with my purpose in life and what I'm doing, the more that this has becoming present in my life. And one of the things that happened, this happened about a week ago, week and a half. I was having a real like confrontation between me, myself and I. About like what to do, and it was just becoming really present. And it's so interesting how the universe speaks to you when you need it, right? And if you're paying attention, you'll see it. And about a week and a half ago, it was just coming from every direction. Like everyone I spoke with, it was coming, like the message was coming from every direction, like this is the right time, this is the next step, go ahead and do it, it's okay, it will be fine. All of these messages were coming to me from, like, it didn't matter like what I was looking at, like if I was like reading somebody on someone's post, or if somebody was like I was talking with, all of these messages were coming in all different directions from all different people in different ways, in different forms, in different just different messages, you know. So you guys know I've been a teacher for a really long time, like 15 years. And one of the things that I cater to as a teacher is to teach students the way that they can learn the best, right? So put the material in a way that it can be absorbed from different ways, different senses and all of that. And that's kind of like what the universe was doing with me. It was sending me the message in different ways, like being it written or somebody talking to me, or like all kinds of ways. So it was just like really interesting. And I had still not made the decision. And what happened, and I wanted to share this with you, is that a huge like sharp pain manifested on my right knee. And it was like really sharp and really like sudden, and like I was going down the stairs and it was like ouch. And then I had to like really like literally hold on to the rail to go down, because at a certain angle my knee was hurting enough that I wouldn't be able to support my body, and I didn't know where it was coming from. And so from investigating where this was coming from, with the help of my friends, you know, some of you here, it came to light that it was this what do you call it, this conflict that I had with me and what to do in my life, right? With whether leaving my job, not leaving my job, is this the right time, is this not the right time, what should I do, and all of those fears that come from making such a great decision such as that, right? So all of these things it was a huge conflict, and I wasn't listening to my intuition that was saying, go ahead and do it, and it's okay. And so all of that conflict that I had in my mind manifested in this really sharp pain on my knee. So once that came to light, that was the reason that it had manifested in my body as physical pain, then the pain immediately started to lift, right? So that conflict in my head of like, I'm not following my spirit, what my soul wants to do, and I was just like not listening no matter which way the messages were coming from, it manifested in that physical pain in my body. So once I was able to pinpoint that, okay, it's from there, then it started to lift. And then I started moving energy and talking and deciding and all kinds of things, to like move this out. I did meditation, I did my energy ball, I did all of the tools that I share with you. I use myself, right? So I'm not sharing things with you that I don't use myself. I use them all. So I was doing all of that, moving all that information, and then within 3 days, guys, since that pain manifested, I was like, okay, it's okay for me to leave my job, and that decision was made. And then, guess what happened? My knee pain went away, just like that. So yeah, I'm trying to give you that connection, right? That a lot of our physical ailments is your body screaming at you when you are not listening to those little messages, the little hints that your soul is telling you of what you want to do, and you like hear them and then don't hear them, and hear them and then you just like ignore them and just keep going and keep thinking and keep not acting upon it. Then those things start to manifest on physical ailments. So it could be disease, it could be pain, it could be, anything that's physical for the physical body. And that's what happened to me. So I really had this like really huge pain. And I was like, you know how we are as humans, right? You start thinking like the worst thing. Oh my gosh, my knee's not going to work and I'm going to need surgery. Like that's where my mind was going. And then I started being like, okay, wait a second. Let's see where this is coming from. Starting doing energy work, doing meditation, trying to find out with different people, like, okay, this was happening. What do you think this is? And, starting to get some light, different points of view, all of that stuff, right? Getting help. So I was getting help from other people, pointing it out, what it was, and then the pain went away. Okay, so all this happened within 3 days. Wow, how does it get any better than that, right? So then after that, I still had not given my notice for my work. So then I realized that all of this conflict that I had been carrying around myself of, oh, should I quit? Should I not quit? Should I stay? Should I not stay? Oh, I can't because A, B, C, D, E, all the way to X, right? Because I have a million reasons of why not to do it. Even though my soul was like telling me this is the right time and go ahead and do it and take that next step. Then it still took me a whole almost 2 weeks till I was able to actually go ahead and do the physical things that, hi Tracy, thanks for being here, to do the physical steps of actually going through the motions and actually letting go of my day job. So it took me a while, I'm human, and I have been working on this, on wanting to leave my day job for over a year now. And I have been working on myself little by little. Different things have been happening, manifesting and things. But this was a really huge thing in my heart. And so finally, after the decision was made within my family that it was okay for me to stop working, it still took me another week and a half for me to actually be able to go ahead and give that notice. So this part I'm sharing with you because we're human, and it's not, it's so that we don't beat ourselves up over our own decisions, right? Like, oh, I'm taking too long. Oh, I didn't wake up earlier enough. I had not come into my gifts earlier, or I didn't listen to them 20 years ago when they really were like screaming at me, right? So like everything that happens in your life is divinely timed. It's the right time for you, right? So if this was the right time for me, and it took me a really long time to do it and to take that step, but that was the right time for me. So I wanted to share that with you because, yeah, it's a huge step, and slowly, like since I did it, because I just did it like a couple of hours ago, so you guys are like the first ones to know here. It's slowly starting to like brew out. Like I'm starting to feel, I literally am feeling like these little cells like leave my body, like cells of freedom or of relief or of like a new beginning, and like definitely a new beginning. Something new is happening within me. My energy is expanding, and I'm really excited because I'm also having this time to expand and to spend more time into what I really love to do, which is healing and helping others wake up, raise their energetic frequency, and therefore help other people, right? So creating a better world by doing this work. So yeah, this is what I wanted to come and tell you about. I just wanted to check in with you. I am officially, I'm not even going to say on vacation anymore, because now I just completely let go of that job, and I am so extremely happy about it. Feeling good about this new step, this new journey in my life. And I will have to help you as well reach your dreams, right? What are the things that you have been working to? What is that thing inside your heart that you keep looking at and that you keep thinking you want to do, that the next step of where you want to be in your life? All of those things that keep coming up to you, that's your soul speaking to you, right? So don't wait till your body starts talking to you by manifesting some type of pain, some type of illness, some type of, physical something that then you have to work on getting rid of that first, right? So start listening to your intuition, what it really wants, what you really want, and seek help, right? And it doesn't have to be help from me, right? It can be help from anybody. It can be from books, it can be from videos, it can be from somebody else that you follow, it can be from your friends, anybody that you feel connected to that can get you there, right? It doesn't have to be me. I'm just letting you know, like, because like that's what I did, right? Last week when I was having issues with my knee, the first thing I did is I went to use my tools, and that was working like temporarily. Then it was coming back. I was like, okay, I need to do more work. What is this? Then I seeked help, right, from other people that are other healers who can give me a little bit of insight or a different perspective on what I was going through. And then through that, I was able to see what it was and move the energy and move on, right? So seek help, right, from whomever it is that you're feeling called to, that you feel close to, or even if it's your own automatic writing, which, by the way, automatic writing, it's you connecting with your own soul, your own higher self, and so that you can get your answers from you, right? Which is the best type of thing. And if you want to join my automatic writing workshop, we meet twice a month, and it's really, really cheap. It's like $22 for the month, and you get both visits, both groups, if you get to make them. If you don't make them and you want to just do one, then it's the same price, right? It's because you pay it monthly. So that is something that I encourage you to do if you haven't tried it, or if you need more support in getting started with that and trying it out and doing it in a group, which is always more intensified. The messages and the connection is easier. Kind of like when you go to class, like a yoga class or meditation class, right? And you're in that class together, it's easier to get into the meditating mode or the yoga poses or whatever because you're in class, right? It's different than when you're home doing it from the TV or from a video or something, right? Because it's just you. It's just you and your energy with that thing, right? But if you are in a group, it's always intensified because everyone's energy from that group are helping you as well. So that's why it's important to have that type of support as well, right? So just seek help from on whatever area that you want, that you need, from whatever you are feeling called to receive it. And if you want to write about it yourself and like ask your higher self the questions that you're needing help with, go ahead and do that so that you can get some of the answers, right? I did that as well when I was having trouble with my knee. I did my energy work. I did meditation. I did breath work. I mean, I was doing the works on me to get to the bottom of it. And because I did all of that work and I sought help, I was able to move it within 3 days, right? So that's huge. It has not come back. It came really fast, it went away really fast after I figured out and pinpointed where it was coming from. So just little teachings on how to move energy when you're having pain, when you're having issues within your body, illness or something. It's coming from something subconscious, right? So we are all energy. We are just using our bodies, our physical three-dimensional bodies, while we're living in this world. And our soul is always telling us those messages, what it wants to do, the places or the directions that are best for us, the best roads to take. And when we don't listen repeatedly, when we are disconnected from that repeatedly, then the messages start becoming louder and louder. And then if you're still ignoring it, that's when the pain, the physical pain, manifests on you, right? That's when it starts appearing. That's when all of those issues start appearing within your body, because your soul is making you have to stop to think and to pay attention. Okay, you didn't listen to me now? Okay, how about this? I'm going to give you this. Now you have to stop. You have to. You're forced to, because you're having to deal with this type of pain, right? So that's what happened to me. I had to stop, literally. I couldn't go down the stairs without holding onto the rail, because that's how sharp the pain was on my knee. It made me stop. It made me had to stop, think, look within, and figure out where this is stemming from, where it's coming from, right? So these are the things that you need to, you don't need to, you can choose to connect with and look at and see where it's coming from, where it stems, and then you can move the energy and move on, right? And sometimes it takes long, right? So for me, from the time that I had the pain until today, which is when I actually gave my notice for my job, which was where it was coming from, it was like almost 10 days, right? Since I actually did it. But it took 3 days for me to move the pain out of my body. I had 3 days of pain. Could you believe that? That's a long time. He was huge, right? And the messages were really literally coming from every direction. Every person I spoke with, every post that would come up or pop up on my feed, even my little Dove chocolates were coming up and telling me, you know, it's your time. This is your choice. All of that stuff, right? All of these things that were talking to me. My automatic writing was telling me, and I was just still vacillating, right? Going back and forth, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, right? So finally my body's like, okay, here you go. Here's some sharp pain for you. Go ahead. Now what you gonna do, right? Now I had to stop, really stop, figure it out. Okay, so that is my little message for today. I just wanted to come in on live today. I wanted to schedule this, but because my son is on vacation now, it's a little difficult for me to actually set up a time and be like, okay, now you go do something, because he has no school or nothing to keep him busy. And also we took the computer away because, you know, he had computer all year long with school. So now it's like, okay, you don't need that anymore. Now you need to be a kid, you know, do things with your hands in three-dimensional stuff and experience it without that screen, which, you know, we all know how easy it is for us. Oh, did you see that? Another little being right there appearing by my hair. Anyway, be a kid. And so that means that I am the one who is with him most of the time. We don't have that many friends because school was all virtual this past year, so I don't have that many people to like go and reach out for him to go play and be entertained. So it's all on me. So this is one of the reasons that I did not schedule it this live today. But I hope this speaks to some of you. I hope that it helps you. And again, if you're thinking about Dream Weaving School, our first meeting for this round is going to be on Friday night. I'm very super excited about it. And also, if you need some more time, you can come into the container later on, because you are working on each module on your own, and then you meet us at the meetings to share and to, you know, to get the healing, the live healing on those meetings. But the content of it, you're working on it week by week on your own. So basically, you can come in later on if you're feeling like, oh, I'm going to miss the date, and I could do it maybe next week, but not this week, then you can still do it. Okay, it's still okay. Just send me a message if you need anything, any questions about it or anything else. I'll be happy to answer it. Okay, and I love you so much, guys. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Anything else that you need, just let me know, and I'll work on that as well. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye bye.